Alright, so this is the little leaf bug on the windshield. I don't know if you can see him. It's not very well lit right now. There is a leaf bug. He got on my car in Union City, and he's been hanging on to the windshield ever since. Initially, he was holding on sideways. Now he's holding on a little more streamlined. The wind kind of forced him to start grasping in the right direction. Most of the ride, he's had both front legs attached, at least one side leg, and usually his left hind leg. His right hind leg has been mostly just blowing in the breeze. Although right now it looks like he's got a. Oh no, same thing. He's got his left secured. His right is no longer blowing in the breeze. He's actually got it tucked up under himself. I think he actually has some grip with it. He must have been getting sick of it getting rattled behind him. That would make sense because it was really getting whipped around a little bit. I wasn't sure if he was just completely going with the flow, or he was completely selfless to his leg. Was able to, okay, so here we are coming onto a loop-de-loop again. All right, it's here's the little bug's chance to hang on again. I wish him the best. He's been hanging on for about 15 minutes already, suffering 65-mile-per-hour winds. Oh, yep, you can see the wind's affecting him a little bit. He's leaning to the left, getting pushed a bit in a way that he hasn't been angled to ideally absorb. Oh, yeah, I can see one of his wings seems to have opened. That can't be good for the long term. I don't know if he was doing this deliberately, if he's hoping to migrate, or I hope that his champion genes are able to be spread on. Maybe it's a female carrying eggs, hopefully able to reproduce, or at least find one of the same species to mate with up in my region, because this is clearly a new breed. Alexis suggested he may actually be exhibiting some learned behavior from his own parents, or perhaps he'll just now pass this on to his children. Or maybe insects have no such cognitive capacity. In any case, it's an impressive feat. And, okay, now here comes some merging, okay. I'm going to be nice and careful about this because I'm holding a camera at the same time as I'm driving. But it's mostly just one of my steering wheel hands, so please don't concern yourself too much for my safety. Alright, going fine. Big empty lanes. Alright, is he still hanging on? Yeah, he's there. There he is. Alright, yeah, there he is indeed. Yeah, I hope he's showing up on the video at all. I've seen a couple moments where he seems backlit enough to show up. I hope that's not the only time that he's visible, but even if it is, it's fine with me. Wow, what a champ. Oh, wow, he's getting really whipped around. This may be, oh, yeah, it's 70 miles an hour. This is the fastest speed he's endured, and he's barely hanging on. I'm going into the slower lane because I'm rooting for him. Wow, I don't know how many legs he's holding on to with at all, but he's not at a very comfortable angle. He was shaking pretty violently until just a moment. I think he's got a moment to fasten his grip. I don't know how much it helps him. His body's stretched out much more than I've seen it before now. I saw that when he had his choice, he chose to tuck his right hind leg up under himself. But right now he is stretched to the full length of his ability because he was getting blown to his fully extended position. Oh, wow. So I think we're still going too fast for him to regain any more secure of a grip. But he does seem to be gripping well enough. We're just going 60 miles an hour right now. I'm just behind somebody, so I'm not actually like slowing anyone down. I'm just pacing the traffic, which is very fortunate for me. Yeah, he's regained a more comfortable position. He's not as stretched out. He seems to have inched his hind legs a little more under himself, so he can prop himself up. I guess it's a more aerodynamic position. I'm not sure. It seems to be a more comfortable position for his legs in any case. Alright, it's pretty dark, so you probably can't see anything of what's going on with him. I wish there was a very well-lit background. I apologize to the viewer. The freeways are not constructed with better lighting. Oh, I think I wasn't even pointing at him there. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, there we go. That's some good stuff. Alright. Time for my final merge. Alright, come on little guy, you're almost there. I'm approaching my exit, about 500 feet away. He's nearly done with the very worst of his journey so far. How long will he hold on and rest after the ride, or will he jump off immediately out of exhaustion and eagerness to never do such a thing again? Is he a thrill-seeking leaf bug? Does he regularly do this? Is this where he gets his kicks? Have I disappointed him with my slow speeds and considerate driving? Maybe he's used to people not noticing him, or trying to test his ability to hold on. I don't know. But I know that he survived this far, and I know that it's been quite a show for me. Wow, he's moving. He seems to be like adjusting himself. Yeah, he's very comfortable at this speed. Oh yeah, look at that. He's rearranging himself. He's re-angling. He's sideways. Oh, he's climbing up the windshield. He's making a sprint for higher on the car. He clearly is no longer fearing the wind speed as far as the way it affects his position. I mean, his body is a big leaf, so it obviously catches the wind pretty nicely. But he does not seem concerned with any of that anymore. I don't know. Does this reflect the fact that he's comfortable with certain speeds? It certainly seemed to be testing him around 70. 70, he was really rattling. And no, I don't really have much of a sadistic set that wants to push him far above that. Although I am a little bit curious just how long he could hang on. Yeah, it's so funny. He's moving. It's like combing his teeth, adjusting his hands. He seems to have all his legs intact and healthy. It's quite impressive. Okay, here we are, slowing down for the final little rest for him. Yeah, here, I'm gonna drive a little bit closer to a street lamp so he might be more visible as I park. And oh, where did he go? Oh, he's gone. I don't know where he went. I meant to call Alexa to let her know, but I guess the video will have to do. Maybe I'll be able to find him on the outside of the car. I don't see him.